Hey you, yes you watching this right now. Have you ever poured your heart into someone, felt that spark, that fire, only to watch them pull back just when things got real? It hurts, doesn't it? But let me tell you something you might not. Realize there's a strength inside you, a quiet, unshakable power that keeps you showing up, loving fiercely, even when the world feels like it's crumbling. You might not see it yet, but it's there, burning bright. And today, we're going to uncover it together. This video is all about why men fall in love but don't commit, inspired by the brilliant mind of Zygmunt Bauman and his ideas about our fast-moving, liquid world. You see, we're living in a time where everything feels fleeting. Relationships, your promises, even love itself. It's like trying to hold water in your hands. Bauman called this liquid modernity, where people crave deep connection but run from anything that feels too permanent. Sound familiar? Maybe you've felt that sting, when a guy seems all in, says all the right things, but when it's time to commit, he hesitates, pulls away, or just disappears. It's confusing, it's frustrating, and it can make you question yourself. But here's the truth. It's not about you lacking something. It's about the strength you bring to the table. A strength so powerful, it can scare people who aren't ready for it. Today, I'm going to reveal 10 undeniable signs that you're emotionally stronger than you think. These are the qualities that make you keep showing up, keep loving, keep believing in something real, even when the world tells you to settle for less. These signs are rooted in Bauman's ideas about how we navigate love in a world that's constantly shifting. And trust me, by the time we're done, you're going to see yourself in a whole new light. Stick with me until the end, because the final sign, it's the most powerful, the most overlooked, and it's going to hit you right in the heart. Let's dive into the first 3 signs that prove you're a force to be reckoned with. Sign 1, you feel deeply, and you're not afraid to show it have. You ever cried yourself to sleep after a breakup, or felt your heart race when you're falling for someone new? Maybe you've thought, why am I so emotional? Why can't I just shut it off? Let me stop you right there. That's not weakness. It's your superpower. Feeling deeply means you're alive, you're real. You're not hiding behind some fake wall of indifference. In Bauman's world of liquid modernity, people are terrified of vulnerability. They put up barriers, play it cool, avoid getting too attached. But you're brave enough to let your emotions flow. You laugh with your whole body. You love with your whole heart. And when you hurt, you feel every ounce of it. That's strength. Think about it. When was the last time you let yourself feel everything, even when it was messy? Maybe you poured your heart out in a text, or you cried in front of someone you trusted. People around you notice that courage. They see you being real in a world that's obsessed with pretending. And even if a guy pulls away because he's scared of that intensity, that's on him, not you. Your ability to feel is what makes you powerful. It's what makes you unforgettable. Sign 2, you keep going, even when it hurts. Picture this. You've been ghosted after weeks of texting. Or maybe he told you he's not ready for something serious, leaving you wondering what you did wrong. Yet somehow, you get out of bed the next day. You go to work, you make your coffee, you call your best friend and laugh about something silly. You keep dreaming, keep hoping, keep living. That's not just surviving, that's thriving. Bauman said our world is like quicksand, always shifting, making us feel like we're on unsteady ground. But you're building a foundation anyway. You're planting your feet and saying, I'm still here. People see this in you, even if you don't. Ever had a friend say, I don't know how you do it? Or a coworker notice how you handle stress with grace? That's because you've got this inner resilience, this quiet strength that keeps you moving forward. Maybe you don't feel strong in the moment. Maybe you feel like you're barely holding it together. But every step you take, every time you choose to keep going, you're proving you're stronger than you know. That's the kind of strength that makes men fall in love, but sometimes it's also what scares them away from committing. Because real strength like yours, it's intense, it's rare. Sign 3, you crave connection, not just attention. This one's huge. You're not out here chasing likes on Instagram or a quick hey text to stroke your ego. You want something deeper. You want late-night talks about dreams and fears. You want someone who sees you, really sees you, and sticks around for it. Bauman said modern love often feels like a transaction. People want the thrill of romance without the weight of commitment. But you're different. You're not here for surface-level fluff. You want a bond that means something, a love that lasts. That craving for connection, it's a sign of your emotional strength. It takes guts to want something real, especially in a world where people settle for less just to avoid being alone. You're not afraid to hold out for what you deserve, even if it means waiting, even if it means walking away from someone who's only giving you half their heart. And here's the thing, people feel that energy. Your friends, your family, even the guy who's falling for you. They sense your depth. It's magnetic. It's why they're drawn to you, even if some run when they realize how real it gets. Wow, we're diving deep already, and we've only covered the first 3 signs. I'm ready to move into the next block to unpack more of your incredible strength. But before we do, let me know, should I keep going with signs 4 through 6, or do you want to linger on these first 3 a bit more? Drop a comment or let me know what's resonating with you. All right, you're still with me. Amazing. We've already uncovered 3 powerful signs that prove you're emotionally stronger than you think, and I can feel your energy through the screen. You're starting to see it, aren't you? That fire inside you that keeps you going, even when love feels like a maze. We're diving into the next 3 signs now, inspired by Zygmunt Bauman's ideas about navigating love in our liquid world. A world where everything moves fast, and commitment can feel like a leap too scary for some. These signs are going to hit home, so let's keep the momentum going and unpack why you're a force to be reckoned with. Sign 4, you trust your gut, even when it's scary. Have you ever had that moment where something just feels off? Maybe he's saying all the right things, promising the world, texting you sweet nothings. But deep down, your intuition is whispering, this isn't right. Maybe it's the way he dodges talks about the future, or how his actions don't quite match his words. And here's the incredible part. You listen to that inner voice. You don't ignore it, even when it's tempting to stay comfortable, to keep things easy. That's strength. Bauman talked about how our modern world makes it hard to trust anything. Relationships, promises, even ourselves, because everything changes so fast. But you're tuned into your instincts, and that's a superpower. Think about it. When was the last time your gut told you something, and you acted on it? Maybe you walked away from a guy who seemed perfect on paper but felt wrong in your soul. Maybe you had that tough conversation even though your heart was pounding. That takes courage. People around you notice it too. Your friends might say, how did you know to do that? Or, I could never be that brave. But you are. That inner compass of yours, it's guiding you through the chaos of modern love, and it's why you're stronger than you realize. Men might fall for your heart, but sometimes they pull back because your clarity, your ability to see through the fog, is intimidating. It's not you. It's them not being ready for someone as real as you. Sign 5. You're not afraid to ask for what you want. This one's a game changer. Picture this. You're with someone, and things are going well, but you feel that itch for more commitment, more clarity, more realness. So you take a deep breath and you say it. I need more than this. Or, I want us to be serious. Maybe your voice shakes. Maybe you're scared you'll push him away, but you say it anyway. That's not just brave, that's revolutionary. In Bauman's liquid world, people avoid asking for what they want because they're terrified of losing what little they have. They settle for crumbs, for maybe someday, for vague promises. But not you. You know your worth, and you're not afraid to claim it. Let me ask you, when was the last time you spoke up for what you deserved? Maybe you told someone, "I'm not okay with just being an option," or you set a boundary that felt risky. That moment, that was you stepping into your power. And here's the thing, people feel that energy. Your friends, your family, even the guy you're with. They sense that you're not playing small, that strength draws people in, but it can also scare off the ones who aren't ready to step up. Bauman said modern relationships often shy away from permanence, but your willingness to ask for more, that's you refusing to play by those rules. You're rewriting the script, and that's why you're unforgettable. Sign 6. You find meaning in the mess. Let's get real for a second. Love can be messy. It's not all butterflies and perfect dates. It's late-night doubts, mixed signals, and moments where you wonder if you're enough. But here's what makes you different. Even in the chaos, you find meaning. You reflect on what you've learned, you grow, you keep searching for answers. Maybe you've journaled about a breakup, piecing together what went wrong. Maybe you've had those deep talks with yourself, figuring out what you want next. That's not just coping, that's alchemy. You're turning pain into wisdom, and that's a sign of incredible emotional strength. Bauman said our world is liquid because it's hard to hold on to anything solid. Relationships come and go, promises fade, but you're finding solid ground within yourself. You take the messy moments, the heartbreak, the confusion, and you make sense of them. You ask, what's this teaching me? How am I growing? People see this in you. Your best friend might say, you always come out stronger. Or a coworker might admire how you handle setbacks with grace. That's because you're not just surviving the mess, you're thriving in it. And when a guy falls for you but hesitates to commit, it's often because he's not ready to match that depth. He sees your ability to find meaning, and it's beautiful, but it's also a lot to live up to. Pause. We're halfway through, and these signs are building such a powerful picture of who you are. You're not just strong, you're a force. I'm ready to dive into the next block with signs 7 through 9, but I want to check in. Should I keep going, or do you want to sit with these for a bit? Let me know in the comments what's hitting home for you. We're diving deeper now, and I'm so glad you're still here. We've already uncovered 6 signs that prove you're emotionally stronger than you think. Qualities that make you magnetic, powerful, and honestly, a little intimidating. To those who aren't ready for your depth, inspired by Zygmunt Bauman's ideas about love in our liquid world, where everything feels temporary and commitment can feel like a risk, we're about to explore 3 more signs that show why you keep showing up, keep loving, and keep shining, even when love feels like a battlefield. These signs are going to light you up, so let's jump into signs 7, 8, and 9. Sign 7, you forgive, even when it's hard. Have you ever been hurt, really hurt, by someone you loved? Maybe they let you down, broke a promise, or just vanished when you needed them most, and yet somehow you found it in your heart to forgive. Not because they deserved it, but because you didn't want to carry that weight anymore. That's not weakness, it's strength on a whole other level. Bauman said our modern world makes it easy to walk away, to cut ties when things get tough. But you choose to forgive, to let go, to free yourself. That takes a kind of courage most people can only dream of. Think about a time you forgave someone, not for them, but for you. Maybe it was an ex who didn't show up the way you needed, or a friend who let you down. You didn't hold on to the bitterness. You chose to move forward. That's huge. People around you notice this. They see the way you carry yourself with grace, the way you don't let pain define you. Your friends might say, I don't know how you let that go, or you're so much stronger than I'd be. That forgiveness? It's a sign of your emotional power. It's why men fall for you. Your heart is open even after it's been bruised. But sometimes that same openness scares them because they're not ready to match that level of healing. That's on them, not you. Sign 8, you stay true to yourself no matter what. Here's a big one. In a world that's constantly telling you to change, to be less emotional, less intense, less you, you stay authentic. You don't dim your light to make someone else comfortable. Maybe you've had moments where you felt pressure to play it cool, to act like you don't care as much as you do. But deep down, you know who you are, and you're not afraid to show it. You love fiercely, you dream big, and you're not here to shrink yourself to fit someone else's idea of enough. That's strength, pure and simple. Bauman talked about how our liquid world pushes us to adapt, to mold ourselves, to fit fleeting trends or shallow connections. But you're a rock in that current. You hold on to your values, your passions, your truth. Maybe you've told someone, "This is who I am," or walked away from a relationship that asked you to be someone else. That's not just courage, it's power. People feel it. Your friends admire how you stay grounded. Your family sees your unwavering spirit. And when a guy falls for you, he's drawn to that authenticity. But sometimes he pulls back because he's not ready to step into your world. Your realness is magnetic, but it's also a challenge to those who aren't ready to show up fully. Sign 9. You keep believing in love. Even after heartbreak, let's be real, love can break your heart. Maybe you've had your share of sleepless nights, wondering why it didn't work out, wondering if you're enough. But here's what makes you extraordinary. You keep believing. You keep hoping. You keep opening your heart, even after it's been shattered. That's not naive, it's heroic. Bauman said modern love is fragile, full of uncertainty, because people are scared of anything that feels too permanent. But you're not afraid to dream of a love that lasts, a love that's real. Think about it. When was the last time you let yourself hope again? Maybe you went on a new date, or let yourself feel butterflies for someone new, even after a painful breakup. That takes guts. Your friends see it. They might say, "I can't." Believe you're still so open to love. Your family notices how you never give up on your heart's desires. That belief in love, it's a fire inside you that nothing can put out. It's why men are drawn to you. Your hope is contagious. Your faith in love is inspiring. But sometimes that same hope scares them because it asks them to believe too. And not everyone's ready for that. We're getting so close to the final sign, and I can feel the energy building. These signs are showing you just how powerful you are, and I'm so excited to share the last one. It's the most overlooked, and it's going to hit you right in the soul. Before we move to the final block, let me check in. Should I keep going with the last sign and the big wrap-up, or do you want to sit with these for a moment? Drop a comment, and we've made it to the final stretch, and I'm so proud of you for sticking with me. We've uncovered 9 incredible signs that prove you're emotionally stronger than you ever imagined. Qualities that make you a force in this world, even when love feels like a wild, unpredictable ride. Inspired by Zygmunt Bauman's take on our liquid world, where connections are fleeting and commitment can feel like a leap, we're now at the final sign, the one I promised would hit you right in the heart. This is the most powerful, most overlooked sign of your strength, and it's going to tie everything together. Then we'll wrap up with a message that'll leave you feeling unstoppable. Ready? Let's dive into sign number 10. Sign 10. You create your own stability in a chaotic world. Here's the big one. In a world that's constantly shifting, where jobs change, plans fall apart, and relationships can feel like they're built on sand, you find a way to create your own solid ground. You don't wait for someone else to make you feel secure. You build that security within yourself. Maybe it's the way you lean on your routines, your morning coffee ritual, your late-night journaling, or the way you call your best friend. When life feels heavy, maybe it's how you keep chasing your dreams, even when love lets you down. This is the ultimate sign of your emotional strength. You don't need someone else to anchor you, because you are your own anchor, Bauman said. Our liquid world makes stability hard to come by. People crave it, but they're scared to build it. Men might fall in love with your warmth, your depth, your fire, but they pull back because your ability to create stability challenges them to do the same. And not everyone's ready for that. Think about it. When was the last time you pulled yourself through a tough moment? Maybe after a breakup, you threw yourself into a new hobby, or you made a plan to focus on you. Maybe you looked in the mirror and said, "I've got this." That's not just strength, it's power deserved. People see it. Your friends might say, "You always land on your feet," or your family might marvel at how you keep shining, no matter what. That stability you create, it's why you're magnetic, it's why you're unforgettable. And it's why, even when someone can't commit, they'll never forget the way you made them feel. But here's the flip side. Your strength can be intimidating. Bauman's liquid modernity means a lot of people, especially men, are scared of anything that feels too solid, too real. They fall for you because you're a rock, but they hesitate because committing to you means stepping up to your level. And that's okay, because you don't need someone who's not ready. You deserve someone who sees your stability, your fire, and says, "I'm all in." Until then, you keep building your own world, your own strength, and that's more than enough. Wow. We just went through all 10 signs, and I hope you're feeling as empowered as I am right now. You are so much stronger than you give yourself credit for. I want to hear from you. How many of these signs do you see in yourself? Maybe it's the way you forgive, or how you stay true to who you are. Drop a comment below and tell me which sign hit you the hardest. And if this video spoke to you, give it a thumbs up. It helps spread this message to more people who need to hear it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a video like this. I'm here to keep lifting you up, and I want you to be part of this journey with me. Before we go, I want you to take a moment and really hear this. You are not just enough, you are extraordinary. The way you love, the way you feel, the way you keep showing up in this wild, liquid world, that's your power. Men might fall for you because of your heart, but whether they commit or not doesn't define you. You define you. Every time you choose to feel deeply, to forgive, to stay true to yourself, to believe in love, you're proving that you're unstoppable. Bauman's world might be liquid, but you're solid, you're fire, you're everything. So keep shining, keep building your own stability, and know that the right person, the one who's ready for all of you, is out there. Until then, you've got everything you need right here. Point to heart. Thank you for being here. You're not alone in this, and I'm cheering you on every step of the way. I'll see you in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep being your incredible self.